Here's a 5-star review. Can't stop listening. I love the tea and buffoonery.
Can't stop listening. My iPod is malfunctioning and I cannot find the off switch. Please
cease production.
Please send help. That's sweet.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Do you take any umbrage with being called a buffoon?
No.
No.
We're fucking clowns.
How do you spell buffoon?
Buffonery. Buffoonery.
OON.
OON.
They spelled it BAFOONARY.
That's wrong.
And we're the ones spreading misinformation.
5-star review. Love the pod. I love all of Willam and Alaska. I love all of what Willam and Alaska brings to the RuPaul's Drag Race world. Race Chaser Classique is the absolute best. The only things to keep in mind is that the political segment on Hot Goss is extremely biased and does not reflect the news. Do not listen to it for news, but as an opinion piece. Keep up the great work, gals.
Good. I mean, I agree with that.
Do people
We're not news.
You're CNN?
We're not news. We are an entertainment opinion show, but I do believe that we can spark conversations and spark, knowledge about things.
4-star review entitled, You Bitches Be Trippin'. I actually like the show.
You actually like it? Okay.
But you two white men of privilege are crazy. You're both so tone deaf that you don't realize the name of your podcast and your theme music make it sound like a white nationalist podcast. Your stupid redneck jamboree music, coupled with the name Race Chaser, makes it sound like you're bringing the whole family along to round up brown people. Other than that, you're great.
What? Is that what it is? Come on down to the jamboree.
And there's a red, blue, and white look next.
You guys, country music. Okay. I love country music.
I love country music too.
I've always loved country music.
The Dixie Chicks are like one of my favorite bands. Top 10 for sure.
Yeah.
Sin Wagon? Mm-hmm. Sign me up.
I mean, I disagree. And I don't. That's the first I've ever heard of that. And maybe I am just dumb and, ignorant, but...
No, he says we definitely are. I don't think it's maybe.
I think it's pretty clear as soon as you tune in that we're not, what was described. We're not, encouraging people to, chase...
Sizes and transphobic. I'm not racist. Race can mean different things. Drag race, people running.
I mean, this is such a wild stretch of a comment.
For sure.
I mean, for anybody that doesn't know, Race Chaser comes from the guys that would fuck us because they were chasing the race.
Or they would pretend to want to fuck us.
Yeah.
And then not be able to.
5 stars. Superiority. This is the most entertaining pod out there. The only podcast that I listen to the commercials.
Oh, now she's doing terracottas. Terracottas.
Yeah, your commercials are entertaining.
See, it's fun making fun of spelling errors. Dipper.
I know.
The only podcast...
Some girls can be so touchy. You talking about me?
I listen to the commercials too because they are funny and they're good.
That's true.
Here's a 5-star review. Shelby, drink your juice.
There's some hard candy in my purse.
Juice is better.
Came for the Drag Race recap. Stayed for the Steel Magnolias references.
What is
that?
What is that movie about?
You've never seen it?
I think I'm sure I
A
have.
sisterhood of Southern women who deal with love and loss would be the logline.
It's actually really sad. We like to quote it for campy quotes, but don't watch it if you're not ready to have a box of tissues and fucking cry.
And it's about the guy that wrote it. His sister was a real life inspiration for Shelby.
Yeah.
Robert
it's
Starling, I
a
think his
real...
name And he doesn't let
story.
drag queens play it because it's kind of a disrespect to his sister or something, he said.
Yeah.
He doesn't give them the rights or grant them the rights for plays if drag queens are in it.
And that's different than fried green tomatoes?
Yeah, that's where a lady looks at her vagina with the mirror.
Oh, this is interesting and funny. Okay, so 5-star review entitled Better Health, not Better Help. Which is why they like you to say that, Pete. Better Health. I know. Oh, wait. Isn't Larry Flick that guy who hosts that Sirius FM show?
Yeah, he does a radio show.
So this is from Larry Flick.
Hey, friend of the pod, Larry Flick.
Hey, Larry.
I know that the bonus episode was a paid infomercial, but I gotta say that it was terrific and helpful. Even an old queen like myself needs a boost, and hearing the dolls talk honestly about their own self-care amid the chaos was an unexpected Monday treat. Love you, gals.
Aw, thank you for that, Larry. I love Larry Flick. He's fierce. He's fun.
I mean, I'm an open book, and I wrote one.
Yeah, I certainly don't mind. If it can help people, I really don't mind sharing stuff about myself. And, like, I don't know, the conversation about, like, mental health and self-care is, like, really significant right now. And I think that's good. Because, like, let's take care of ourselves.
Take care of that mug.
Fix your mug!
Yeah, I want you to reflect. Like, we've been doing it for... We premiered July 18th, 2018. So we've been doing it a year and a half.
What?
So, thoughts, feelings?
Well, I like doing the podcast because it's something we do anyway. Like, we already watch Drag Race. We already know, like, a lot about it. We've another broken eyeshadow.
Okay. Just him being near stuff.
Fuck off.
He willed it.
But it's something we do anyway. We watch Drag Race. We know a lot about Drag Race. We know, like, all the people who've been on it, pretty much. So I think it's refreshing to have that perspective in a really real and authentic, way. So, and I enjoy doing it. I mean, it's fun and funny and fucking great. I like it.
Same question, Willam. Why do you like the podcast?
I am pod. I like it because it's another form of media that we're able to utilize for our arts, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it is, like, so creative.
Yeah.
It isn't just talking on the thing. Like, we get to really have creative control in every avenue of it, which I love.
It's not waiting for some faggot at Sirius to give us a 6-week tryout and then ask us to do a Christmas special for free. No. We don't need someone else to give us a job. We can make our own jobs. And that's what we did, basically. We took the bull by the horns and said, Alaska's will be vegan, but we're going to eat all this.
So season 12 was just announced.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which brings the number of queens who have been cast on Drag Race up to what?
160?
160? 140? 160?
I don't know. A lot.
Amazing.
How many queens you got? A lot. How many queens been cast? A lot.
Are you feeling sisterly, open-armed?
Always.
Yeah. I'm never like, close the gate, we have enough queens. It's like never. It's like every season it's exciting and it just expands to include everybody.
More drag queens are always better.
Always better.
Rue was talking to us on Drag U and there were like 8 or 10 of us lined up on promo day and she's like, they were relighting something. It was the Desh setup where it was like her behind the podium and then all the queens. And she's like, well, while we have a minute, I should probably tell you why we're here. And we're like, we're making a TV show. And she's like, you're here because you're doing my legacy work.
Work.
I was like, oh.
Work.
I was like, this went. But then she literally pointed at me and said, and this one gets kicked off my show. The next week, song, makeup deals, all this. She says, this one gets a gold star. You should take notes from him. And then next to me was Raven, and she said, and Raven with her makeup, and that was it. I was shocked.
And the rest of you?
So it went from her actually taking note of me to her hating me.
And really taking note.
Do you think she hates you?
Oh, she said, fuck you, bitch, to my face. Yes,
A lot of people say that to you.
We're done.
Well, as always, we really appreciate your feedback, even if it's horrible.
Oh my god, I only shaved one armpit. Ew.
We appreciate your input and your feedback, and we appreciate you for being Patreonos. Okay. So thank you for joining us in the Patreon Diamond Lounge with the Diamond Dolls. Are you using BB or are you using Chico?
Thank you for coming to visit us on our corner of the internet and support and all that.
Thank you.
Chase chaser.